dedication, guts.
Give it all you got.
It's the best sport.
Sacrifice.
It's a fight.
A lot of anger.
In the win.
It's all on you.
Own the mat.
Beat the other guy, separate by essence.
We're going to win Kinko.
And now, direct from our newly remodeled studios, it's time for SPTV News.
Good morning, Skyline. I'm Barrett Porter.
And I'm Rachel Letterman. Welcome to this special edition of SPTV. We decided to change things up a bit today as we go back to our Pilgrim heritage and roots, and we get ready to celebrate the fact that some people dressed fun and wore funny hats and decided to leave England and landed on Plymouth Rock to start on a new continent.
They went through some crazy hard times way back then, so we could have the Thanksgivings we have today. All of that is well and good, but as history would have it, there are no contemporary references to the Pilgrims actually landing on a rock in Plymouth. In fact, William Bradford, the big cheese in charge of the Mayflower, didn't even mention it in his journal. The first written reference to the Pilgrims landing on a rock is found 121 years after they landed. So I guess this may be another one of those history lessons, much like the Christopher Columbus discovering America kind of thing. Maybe?
Well, thanks for filling us in on the details, Barrett. But we need to move on. Rock or no rock, my Pilgrims made it work, and I'm very thankful they did. So sit back and relax as we bring you SPTV News, Pilgrim style.
No matter what anyone tells you, you can change the world for the better. There's power in numbers, so come join the movement that's over 600,000 members strong. Key Club is recognized across the world and partners with other organizations such as UNICEF, March of Dimes, and Children's Miracle Network. Come to theater around 25:30 after school every Wednesday and take advantage of this amazing opportunity to change lives.
Attention to the following groups: ASB, cheer, dance team, class council, band, dance committee, and Dancing with the Spartans participants. We appreciated all of your hard work during homecoming week, and we'd like to express our gratitude at this Saturday's football game. Since we know you're all going to be there, please plan on reporting to the north end of the track, the scoreboard end, about 2 minutes before halftime. Weather permitting, we'll have signs so that you can congregate with your group and then be announced out onto the field. This is a fun way to show our community just how many of you work so hard to make homecoming happen.
Do you like to help others? Do you like to share with others? Well, here comes your next opportunity. We are holding a blood drive. Sign up in Miss Spires' office November 17th through the 23rd. You have to be 16 or older.
Any students interested in joining the Skyline Irish Football and Hurling Club, see Mr. Highland and sign up outside the boys or girls locker rooms this week. The sports are open to both boys and girls and are a lot of fun.
Football and hurling? This must be a different hurling than the one I'm thinking of. I think I will have to ask Coach Highland about it now. Well, speaking of sports, it must be time to see what our very own sports dude has to say for us today. Ryan?
Did you pile into the halls on Wednesday and applaud our fantastic three-peat women's swim and dive team as they smoked the competition this past weekend and brought home their third straight state championship?
Well, we had actually a really good season this year. We really had a major goal of making sure that we won league this year because we didn't win league last year, which was a pretty big deal for us. And so even though we won state last year, that was a really big goal. And we were able to do that in our final dual meet of the year against Newport, and we won pretty big against Newport. So that was great for us, kind of setting up our postseason. The girls swam great. We actually qualified 10 individual girls to state, which no other team in the state had anywhere near that. Katie Kinnear kind of stepped out. She was swimmer of the meet. She is really an amazing swimmer to see swim. People are kind of in awe by her, and it was great because she helped, lead us to another championship, the third, which was pretty amazing.
Katie also won 2 individual and 2 relay titles. This was also a great team effort as they won by a convincing 15-point margin. I'm telling you, this turkey is very impressed. Speaking of impressive, our Skyline volleyball team has finished 6th in state. This is the best finish in school history, and this program is only getting better. Way to go, ladies. Women's soccer continued their march through state playoffs with a 1-0 victory over second-ranked Kentwood. The only goal of the match came from Jackie Wilson on a free kick from 55 yards out. Did you hear that? 55 yards out. Wow. With that win, Spartan goalkeeper Tina Vargas recorded her 8th shutout. Here she is doing what she does best as goalie. The Spartan soccer team will take on Tahoma tonight in the state semifinals at Sparks Stadium in Puyallup, and then plan on playing again on Saturday for all the cookies. Football traveled to Spokane to take on Meade in the first round of the state tournament last Saturday. In windy, snowy conditions, the Spartan defense took over and led the team to a 27-17 victory. We sent our sports reporters out to get the skinny on the game.
I'm here with the lineman of Skyline. How cold was it during the game?
Oh, it was cold. Real cold.
Like a diamond in an ice storm.
Now, I heard the linemen that you played against were pretty big. How do you feel about that?
Look like steak, played like chicken.
So we have Central Valley next week. What are you doing to prepare?
Well, that quarterback calls himself the greatness, and so we just have to take away the greatness.
So I heard the Central Valley linemen have been talking a lot of trash, saying you guys are weak. How do you feel about that?
Sup?
Back to you.
Thanks, guys. We will now host Central Valley tomorrow afternoon in the state quarterfinals at the best stadium, Skyline. The winner will earn a trip to the Tacoma Dome. Rachel and Barrett, that wraps it up for me. And I do mean wraps it up for me. This is my last broadcast. I'm passing the baton to a fellow sports hound to take us through the winter sports season. So thanks for all the support, and I will look for you in all of the stands. Go Spartans!
Ryan, we miss you already, but we're excited to find out who the next sports guru will be.
Yes, Ryan, you have been a ton of fun, and we look forward to seeing you in the stands. I may need to get some insight on the sports every once in a while, so I may be looking you up.
Well, Barrett, are you ready to see what some of our local pilgrims' pet peeves are?
I wonder if water in the boat is one of them?
This girl right here.
Waking up early.
People chewing gum really, really loudly.
Intolerance.
When people tickle me.
It is when people use like every other word in a sentence.
When people walk really close behind you.
My pet peeve. I've never heard of that.
Okay, guys, that was fun. Next week, the age-old question, IHOP or Denny's?
Hey, guys. I don't know if you've heard about all the upsetting news that's been happening in the Snohomish area, but we as a school would love to support them, and we really need your help. We're having a day called A Day Without Hate on Monday, so everyone wear white to support Snohomish and treat everyone with kindness. Thanks. That's it for us. See you all after Thanksgiving.
See you all in December.
Bye.